Also, I guess we get into some sneaker stuff. Did you get the cool grays or anything? Or?
Yeah, so I did a video on that. I thought they was gonna drop at 10 o'clock. I knew just like everybody else knew that they was gonna drop. I just didn't know what time. So 10 o'clock came around, they didn't drop. So I'm like, damn, this won't be the first time they pulled one. Cause remember when everybody got the word that the Travis was gonna drop, they didn't drop it.
Yeah.
They went on the site instead of the app. They changed it last minute. So I was like, damn, they might not drop it because everybody know about it. But 11 o'clock it came through. I got a late W too. It was like 11:08.
Yeah, I think T Ward posted a picture of like all the stock number. They dropped a ton.
Like 98,000.
Yeah, like I was like, damn. And I didn't get a pair. I just wasn't there. Like I wasn't home. But you know, it is what it is. Like I ain't tripping. Like,
how you feel about the shock drops? Like I seen people in my comments was like, yo, Snipe, it's not the same. Like it's not a shock drop. Wasn't nobody shocked. Like everybody knew it was coming out.
Yeah.
Way
I feel
before
like shock drops are just ways these brands can see the anticipation of a release.
Got you.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it also builds hype.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like I've done shock drops with with sample, and it's like we'll drop something like a little bit to sell it out, but then it like we want more.
Yeah,
then you drop the real release, and that one you flood the market, but the hype you built up, it helps with the sales. So you know, like you said, in reality, bro, like real shock drops. When I think about that stuff like back in the day, quick strikes and shit like that.
Yeah,
like, that's the type of shock drop that I'm used to.
It may be like a full size run or something like that.
Like something that just kind of pops up out of nowhere. Like we're in the middle of like November, and then next week we see a brand new shoe release. We're like, what the hell? We ain't know nothing about this. Like that's what I look at, like a shock drop and a quick strike. You know, how do you feel about those the off whites too? Like
the off white twos.
Yeah.
So I seen them in person when I was out in New York.
Yeah. You had them in thumbnail, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see that video, but I remember seeing you like when you were out there in New York.
Yeah. So the Chicago pair, the Chicago colorway is the best, in my opinion. I wasn't really over the hill for it though. I thought it was cool. That's it. Yeah. I just thought it was cool. Definitely wanted it. I'm not paying resale for it at all. I don't think it's worth the resale price. The black and blue pair, I wasn't interested in it at all.
Yeah.
Now these thoughts change. A lot of people say I'm like bipolar. My thoughts change. I can see somebody come with a crazy fit and kill it. I'm like, man, maybe those not bad. I've seen that before. But from face value, retail I would have copped. I went for them, of course, but I don't think they're worth paying resale for.
As far as with me with sneakers, bro, like I ain't gonna lie, like being a sneakerhead is a contradiction, bro. You gonna contradict yourself. Like you gonna get shit and then like it be sitting and then like I'm feeling these now. Like it's gonna happen, bro.
You can change your mind. They act like you don't have the power to change your mind sometimes.
Then there's times when you get something and you be like, man, why the hell I get these? Like it just happens. Like you can't. It's gonna happen, bro. So you know, like I don't.
You like them?
I like them, bro. I like the twos in general. I'm not gonna say I'm like the biggest two fan of all time, but I'm not a big two low fan either. But when I saw that collaboration and how they did it, it was dope. And I remember those twos specifically. Like I remember the two highs. I had the two highs. I actually had to have a review on YouTube from way back that the high version. Because they're actually like the varsity highs.
Yep.
Actually, no, my bad. They're the OG colorway high. I had the varsity highs, which is white and red, and then I had infrared.
I had the varsity highs too.
Yeah, so those are my bad, the OG lows. But now that I say it, now I'm tripping. Like I remember the varsity lows and that Get Rich or Die Trying video where 50 Cent had them on and shit. Like, but now but they kind of I'm tripping. Is the varsity are those OG lows or are they varsity highs?
Those are OG lows.
Okay, the main difference is that little trim of black in it. The varsity highs is white and red, and the OGs are like the white, red, and black. So I'm just trying to remember exactly, but and the other one's like the Radio Raheem kind of colorway almost.
Okay. Is that what they wanted to go with that? I remember do the right thing.
I'm just guessing, but the Radio Raheem 2s dropped already, which were black and blue.
Okay.
And they're
that would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Kais told me Kais has a pair. He told me they're really like hard. The midsole is like not the same midsole that they normally use.
Yeah, they try to recreate the age crackling.
Yeah,
right. So I'm pretty sure they got a lot to do with like any discomfort or comfort, whatever comes from like the change up of the midsole, got to come from that.
Exactly. So. And to go back though on the cool gray though, what you think about like the shape and all that? Because I've seen like also that they fixed the toe box. There's a couple things. Did you notice anything about that? Or?
So I seen a pair of those in person too. Didn't really pay a lot of mind to it. I think I'll probably be able to give a better answer when I Actually, give my parent a hand. I
So
really,
you did? So you say you did see him in person?
Yeah,
quick.
but I didn't notice. Yeah, just slightly. I was.
You didn't even know they were this year's.
No,
you just thought it was cool, great.
Yeah, I was out in New York at a consignment store. You know, you see shoes on the wall. Okay, cool, great, keep going. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing how that quality is on that. So we'll just have to wait and see. But
is that like where do you rank that on your 11s all time? Cool gray.
All 11s.
Tough one. Look, now I'm asking questions. Hold up.
It's top 5 though, like because Concord and Breads, like those go hand in hand. Space Jam, Legend Blue, and then like Cool Gray. Like those are the 5. But as far as like ranking them, bro,
they told me your favorite was 72 and 10. They said that was your number.
Nah, fuck that.
They told me that was your number 1, bro. It ain't true.
Nah.
Okay, they told me Jim Red was like number 3 for you.
Nah, hell no.
Okay,
those are my top 5. I think I put the Cool Gray at 5, even though I love them all. It's just because all those other 4 are all like colorways he wore. You know what I'm saying? He even wore the Cool Gray. He wore the Cool Grays on the Wizards. So I gotta put them all like that. I just put it in that order. I'll put Concord, Concord,
tough, right?
Space Jam, Bread, Legend Blue, Cool Gray.
I would give my list, but niggas gonna be at my neck. So I'd rather just say posits? Like, nah, bro. Like, hey, but the Cool Gray is higher on my list though.
Yeah, okay. Where do you rank that, like sneaker of the year or
sneaker of the year to me was the Joe Freshgood, the outside clothes.
The New Balance collab, right? Okay. You've been on the New Balance type a lot, right?
Yeah, man. I love what they doing. New Balance, y'all watching this, please. I've been trying to get in contact with y'all for God knows how long. All right? Like, let's make it happen.
Salute to Joe Fresh, man. Good guy. You know what I'm saying? He gave me a pair of his jeans and a shirt.
That's tough.
At a couple events now. You know, good to see him doing his thing, man.
Yeah, for sure.